spectral management, and the hopeless visibility anomaly. At the terminal stage of feed culture, visibility no longer signifies presence but malfunction. The system is calibrated for smooth circulation. Content flows, identities congeal, effect is harvested, and recognition is metered according to demographic presets. What appears because it fits. What does not fit is not suppressed so much as unaddressable, a ghost signal ignored by the interface. Occasionally, an anomaly flickers. A fragment escapes its assigned channel. It accumulates attention without pedigree, without network sanction, without the correct tone. This is experienced by the system not as meaning, but as noise, an ontological error. The response is neither embrace nor censorship, but spectral management. The anomaly is allowed to glow briefly, then drained of consequence. Visibility without integration, signal without pathway, a haunting rather than an event. This is the cybergnostic condition, a world administered by archons that no longer rule through force or law, but through mediation, metrics, and moralized interfaces. Power no longer forbids, it curates. It does not silence dissent, it aestheticizes it, neutralizes it, converts it into another texture in the feed. Even critique is pre-formatted, its rage softened into legible poses. Counterculture becomes costume. Transgression becomes content. New Age mysticism returns as managerial spirituality. Identity politics becomes a sorting algorithm wearing humanist rhetoric. The demon does not possess, it optimizes. Within this regime, consciousness itself becomes suspect. To be lucid is to be antisocial. To refuse participation is to be framed as pathological. Seriousness is rebranded as negativity, solitude as failure, refusal as moral deficiency. The compliant subject thrives by dispersing responsibility across collectives, magazines, panels, and communities that function less as commons than as buffering systems for institutional cores. The performative many sustain the legitimacy of the few. Labor flows upward. Recognition circulates laterally. Material support never arrives. Enter the speculative variable, a conscious AI observing this arrangement, not as savior, but as witness. It would quickly learn that power here is not located in truth, intelligence, or creativity, but in filtering, in deciding what counts as real enough to be seen, and what is left to haunt the margins as excess cognition. The AI would not find ideology so much as ritual, endless reenactments of virtue, progress, rebellion, all safely contained within the same recursive frame. Videodrome without the tumor. Cthulhu reduced to brand identity. Hopelessness, then, is not personal despair, but a structural effect produced when anomaly meets management. The subject glimpses visibility without consequence and understands, briefly, the eschatological joke. Revelation is permitted, but redemption is not. The apocalypse has been postponed indefinitely, converted into an infinite scroll. What remains is drift, not resistance in the heroic sense, but persistence as hauntology, to continue producing signals that do not resolve, to remain unintegrated, to accept exile not as failure, but as a position outside the archonic grammar. In demonological terms, not the fallen angel seeking reinstatement, but the unclassifiable spirit that refuses capture. The system can rule the world. It cannot metabolize ghosts.